Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603.
There are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demos barbecue. No kidding. They come from Memphis. So no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demos. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demos Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right.
Goals. Come experience the First Community Bank difference today. First Community Bank, where community comes first. Member FDIC.
Jonesboro and Northeast Arkansas are right on the verge with overwhelming sales, and you'll find them at your Central dealerships, overtaking Memphis and Little Rock. The Central dealerships are leading the way. Central Chevy, Central Buick, Central Toyota, Central Ford, and Central Nissan. Central dealerships are your home of meet or beat pricing, so don't waste your time. Stop into any of the 5 Central dealerships for the best deals of the month, and online at centralcts.com.
You're listening to the Jonesboro Hurricane on 95.9 KWHF FM, Harrisburg, Jonesboro.
We welcome you back to Cabot Arena. Just about ready to get started tonight. I didn't know whether I should tell you about the movement of the game on Friday to Thursday because coaches don't like to look ahead. And where's number 23? And Shalia Beverly, thank you, Aaron Lowe. Where's number 25? Amaya Wilburn also in there for Jonesboro. They're in their road blacks trimmed in gold, numerals and letters in gold, trimmed in black. Cabot in their home whites, trimmed in red. Good-looking uniforms. I had the video production here showing all the coaching staffs in the winter sports from basketball all the way from high school down to junior high. Had their picture up there. It's really quite a trip here to Cabot just to see the things that they have going on in high school here. It's just amazing how far high school sports has advanced in the state of Arkansas. It really, really is amazing. The arenas, I mean, this is one of the original arenas in the state of Arkansas, second to none in size. Now, they may not have all the bells and whistles, but they don't need them. There's plenty of seats for plenty of people in this arena. Conference season begins tonight. Both teams are 0-0 on the year in terms of competition. What they did prior to tonight really doesn't matter. Everything matters what happens tonight and forward in conference play. On a small side note, boys will play one more non-conference game. I believe it's Atkins in center circle for Cabot. Amaya Wilburn for Jonesboro, streaming at JHS The Warning. Ready to go, Jonesboro. If you're not watching it streaming, moving from left to right. And the tip is controlled by Cabot, and here we go. Cabot in the front court, man-to-man defense from Jonesboro. Dribble down all the way to the baseline, comes back out to the wing. That is Bean. She needs to get help away, and she doesn't. 5-second count, ball goes over to Jonesboro. Really looked unsure of anything on that initial trip on the offensive end. Here comes Jonesboro. Nene Daniels will handle the point. Met man-to-man by Cabot. Daniels dribbles to the right side, leaves it between the circles to Beverly. Top of the key is Gambrell. Goes to the right side, dribble drive, cut off. That was Daniels. Back out front to Lacey Hall. Hall stops the dribble top of the key to Daniels. She dribbles the right side, goes up and stripped and stolen by Cabot. And they almost threw it away, but now Bean gets it to the wing. That's Cook out there. Cook puts up a little floater, won't go, and the board is controlled by the Lady Hurricane. It's flipped, toeing the line. First shot on the way, and it's good. 1-0 Cabot. Bean second. Gets them both. Nothing but net on that one. 2-0 Cabot. No pressure. Jonesboro will walk it up the floor. Lacey Hall will work the point this time. She'll be met just high at the top of the key. Shovels it over to Wilburn, way out from the basket. Hands it to Daniels. Daniels trying to cut in, cut off. Backs up. Goes to the right wing. That's Hall. She's way away from the arc. Down to Beverly. Her follow away won't crawl in. Wilburn with the board. Lazy pass. Intercepted by Cabot, but then stepping out of bounds was Bean. It'll stay with Jonesboro with the fresh 35 shot clock. 2-0 Cabot. Near the corner. Nene Daniels will throw it in. Gets it into Beverly, back to Daniels. Last broadcast game for Jonesboro, she had 19 that night. Here's a feed to Lacey Hall, who missed the layup. Rebound Cabot. Can't miss those easy shots. Pass to the corner. Cook for three from there. Good. 5-0 Cabot. Jay Cook was telling me how he wished his daughter could shoot better. That looked like pretty good rotation on that shot. There's a pass to Daniels. She drives the baseline, puts it up and in. First 2 points for Jonesboro. Comes with 5:30 to go. It's 5-2. Lady Panthers with the lead. Here's a dribble drive for Bean. Shoots it outside to Cook. Back to the right wing. Shot fake on the three. Steps up higher. Back to Cook. Davis, a 5'6" sophomore. Nene Daniels will throw it baseline right. Lobs it into Wilburn with the catch. Hands it off to Nevaeh Davis, who falls to the floor. Gets it off to Beverly. Right side to Daniels at the volleyball line. She comes back left. Now goes back right again. Stops at the top of the key. Trying to dribble down. Stripped and stolen. And then knocked out of bounds. Off the hands of Bean. It'll stay with Jonesboro on their end. But they look just a tad bit slow tonight in their execution. Little high dribble for Nene Daniels makes it easy to strip. Daniels to the left wing, Beverly. She walked trying to do that happy step. That gives the ball back to Cabot, up 7-2. Another sub for Jonesboro. Rakai Wright, 5'9" sophomore. A lot of sophomores on this team, part of that undefeated MacArthur team last year. Only one from Handicamp, that's Nevaeh Davis. A lot of sophomore talent. Bean dribbled down, cut off, and then loses a basketball out of bounds. Say last touch by Jonesboro. She was tripled up by Gambrell, Wright, and Wilburn, and lost it out of bounds, but it was last touched by the Lady Hurricane. In the paint, lost off a foot, then picked up and scored by Lily Bowles. 9-2 Cabot. Great start for the Lady Panthers. Here's Daniels in the front court. To the left wide wing. Fires it between the circles to Gambrell. She comes left, down the lane, taking it downhill, missed the shot. Threw it all the way across the basket. Rebound Cabot. Trying to break it. Traveling called by Bean. Didn't put the ball to the floor as fast as her feet got there. So Lady Hurricane basketball. Here comes Rakai Wright in the game. She replaces Amaya Will. Nevaeh Davis' first free throw is good. Makes it 9-3. Davis in the books with the point. Second free throw for Davis. Missed that one a little short. Rebound Cabot. Then losing the shoe was Alkire. Dribble to the basket. Pass to the corner. And there's walk called. Not happy feet in the corner for Cabot. That was Ashlyn Horn. Turning it over. And Cabot with the sub, and Jonesboro with the sub. Number 12 in the game, Sia Woods, 5'5" junior. Didn't play last year because of an injury, and she's been a welcome addition to the Lady Hurricane this season. To the right wing. That's Davis. Dribble down. Goes up. Stripped. Stayed in bounds. She got it back. Trying to maneuver for a shot. Throws it right in the middle of the paint and scooped up by Bean. She takes it down the right side. Cut off, back behind her for three. No good from Graves, and rebound Jonesboro. Sia Woods in there with their little 5'5" frame. Out-muscled everybody for the rebound. Pass to the left wing, Daniels, way behind the arc. Bounces it to the block, that's right. Shoots it back out to Davis. She'll go to 12, throws one up, and she's fouled. Nevaeh Davis will go to the line to shoot two more. Foul is on Jada Cook. That's her second. That's the second on Cabot. And Nevaeh Davis back to the line to shoot two more free throws. First one is no good. Rims out. Jada Cook's going to take a rest. She's replaced by Kate Mathis, a 5'6" junior. Second free throw for Davis. A couple of players got in the lane. And she made that one, of course, and they're going to say Jonesboro got in the lane too quick, so wipe away the free throw. It remains 9-3. Here comes Bean up the left side. Cabot basketball up 9-3. 2 minutes to go, opening period. Bean, top of the key, Mathis. Hands it off there to Graves. She gets a pick, goes to the right high wing. They swing it around the perimeter. Bean, dribble drive, took a hop step, didn't get called for it. Couple of returns, no good. Rebound, Jonesboro. Another bad pass, but it's saved in by Sia Woods. Gets to the deck, gets it to Daniels. Jonesboro got away with something there, and that's a 10-second count. Cabot gets the ball back. 1:27 to go, 9-3 Cabot lead. Half-court inbound for the Lady Panthers across the way by Graves. Gets it into Bean. Bean guarded by Davis. Hands it off to Graves. She gives it up to number 14, Horn. Back to Mathis. To Graves. Graves crossover dribble in the paint. Runs right over Lady Hurricane. No call on the charge. And the ball that got free is laid in by number 31. Addison Adair, her first two, and it's 11-3. Cabot with the lead, and Jonesboro calls a timeout with 1:07 to go in the quarter. Cabot on top, 11-3, back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp document systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965. I would love to work for you today.
Oh, and a foul's called and 2 free throws coming up for the Lady Hurricane. Foul's going to be on Addison Adair. Excuse me, number 33. Serenity Aret. Her first. That's 5 on Cabot. Not a shooting. No, it's 4 on Cabot. I'm sorry. Pass inside to Wilburn. Trying to maneuver. Finally comes out to the block. Fires it top of the key. Gets it to the right wing. Hall. To Woods. Cutting down the lane. Kicks it back up top. And a traveling called on Jonesboro's Tatiana Sang. Daniels and Beverly back in the game. Davis and Hall take a rest. Cabot trying to add to their 9-point advantage, or 8-point advantage, excuse me. And the travel on the dribble drive. Gives it back to Jonesboro. Messy game so far. Both teams. Mess is not favoring anybody. Daniels jumps in the front court. 17 seconds to go. She'll dribble out there to take the last shot. 11 seconds. She goes left behind the arc to the corner. In the paint. Shot up by Hall. No good. Rebound. Stick back. No. Tipped around. Cabot has it. And that's going to end the quarter. 11-3. Cabot with the lead. Back with the second quarter in 1 minute. You're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB.
Restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SAVE-PRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Or call me, David Ellison, at 870-897-7888 or 870-934-0501 for your next fire or water cleanup.
Hurricane basketball to start the second. 4 players with 2 points each for Cabot. Adair, Alkire, Bowles, and Bean on two free throws. Jada Cook has thrown in the only 3 in the game. She has 2 fouls, though, and she'll begin the second quarter on the bench. Jonesboro with 2 points for Nene Daniels. Nevaeh Davis has 1. She is 1 out of 4 from the free throw line. Beverly just inside the arc. High arcing 2-pointer that hit only the backboard. Several players with the board. Tie-up called. It'll be Cabot's basketball in the possession arrow. Up 11-3. Just underway second quarter here in Cabot, Arkansas. Don't forget Thursday back in Jonesboro, a 3:30 girls tip-off between the Bryant Hornets and the Hurricane. Girls and boys game beginning at 3:30. Trying to stay ahead of the storm. There's a takeaway. Nice steal by Sia Woods. Circles top of the key. Will set the offense. Feeds it to Daniels. Daniels shoots it left behind the arc. 3 on the way. No. Gets it over to Daniels. She's going to run the floor. Up the right side between the circle and the sideline. She found a crease. And an illegal pick's going to be called to cause that crease. Foul is on number 32, Amaya Wilburn. Her first. First on Jonesboro in the quarter. Only their second foul of the game. Cabot basketball. 7 minutes to go. Second quarter. Up 11-6. Between the circles. Graves, to the right wing, Bean. Behind the arc. Top of the keys, number 33. That's Arrett. To Graves. Goes behind the back. Almost lost the basketball. Back to Arrett. She goes to the baseline and she walked going on the travel. Gives it back to Jonesboro. Daniels comes across the timeline, steps out of the jump circle, stays with the dribble. Goes to the right wing wide, up top, Beverly. One dribble to the corner, Woods drives the baseline, cut off at the block. Shalea Beverly going to the line. That was on Arrett. Her first. Second the quarter. Free throws missed. Jonesboro is 2 out of 6. Here comes Wright and Davis back in for Wilburn and Sang. Beverly's second attempt. Nailed that one. She has 4 points in the game. She's 2 out of 3 from the line. It's 11-7. Lead down to 4. There's a pass to the corner. Cook. She'll take it to the wing. Down low, wide open, a lay-in good for Alkire. 13-7, Cabot. Daniels behind the arc, right wing. Between the circles. And call a travel on that one. Davis, they said, took steps, looked before she put it to the floor. I didn't really see that one. Back to Cabot. 13-7 lead. Bean, dribble down to the corner. Arrett passes it to the paint. Nobody home. It winds up in Mathis's hand. They swing it around to Cook. She backs up. Top of the key. Hands it off on the wing to Mathis. Comes to the left elbow. 15 on the clock. Shot in the paint, no. Offensive board stick back, no. Cleared by Davis. And then she threw it away. In the paint, Alkire, no. Nene Daniels also takes a rest. 4:25 to go. Second quarter, 13-7 Cabot lead. Dribbles to the right wing is Hall. Stops the dribble, now needs help. Gives it up. Top of the key. That's Sang. Dribbles to the wing. Stops her dribble there. Between the circles. Gamble, she walked again. Got those feet going before she put the ball on the floor. Unforced error, back to Cabot. Hurricanes send in Lacey Hall. She replaces Rakaya Wright. And timeout called by Cabot. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them. Jonesboro trailing the Lady Panthers 13-7 on the EAB Sports Network.
Play It Again Sports wants to pay you money. Now that I have your attention, Play It Again Sports in Jonesboro wants to buy your used sports equipment. You heard me right. If you have something that's either outgrown or no longer being used, bring it to Play It Again Sports.
It'll stay with Cabot on their end. Cook's going to get it into Bean. 2-3 zone defense from Jonesboro, left side. Mathis back up top, Bean. Back to Mathis on the wing, shoots it down to Errett. She turns and through a wild pass. It's run down by Cook. She puts up the runner and got it. 5 for Jada Cook. Knows what to do with the basketball. 15-7. Cabot on top, front court. There's just losing the basketball was Rogers. And then Cabot trying to get it to Bean, threw it out of bounds. So Jonesboro will have it. Shalia Beverly in for Chastity Rogers. Sideline inbound for the Lady Cane. Lacey Hall, or excuse me, Sang. Gets it into Hall. To Gambrell, right side, back left side. Sang, behind the arc, bounces it to the baseline. Too weak of a pass, stolen by Bean. Bean trying to extend inside. Errett has it, and she's fouled on the floor. No, excuse me, that was Alkire fouled on the floor. Foul on Sang. Her first. 4 new players for Jonesboro. Daniel, Woods, Davis, and Wright. And staying in is Amaya Wilburn. Baseline left inbound for Bean and the Lady Panthers. 17-7 Cabot lead. 2:31 to go first half. Inbound at the block. Alkire couldn't get the shot to go. Batted around rebound. Wright has it. Gives it up to Daniels. Nene in the paint, puts up a runner. No. Rebound Cabot. Knocked away from her, picked up by Davis. Nevaeh shoots it left side, had to make a long pass. In the backcourt was Wilburn. Fighting for it is Daniels. Jump ball called. It will be Hurricane basketball on the possession arrow. Lacey Hall's going to check back in. Number 5 in for the first time, Elise Boyd for Cabot. Replacing Jada Cook and Nevaeh Davis out for the Cane. Inbound to Daniels at midcourt. She sets the offense, shoots it left side to Hall. Hall penetrates to the baseline, threw up a layup that was partially blocked and pulled down by the Panthers. Here's Alkire. Stops the dribble at the wing. They swing it around the perimeter. Stolen by Nene Davis. She's going to take it down and got the lay-in. Cuts the lead back to 8, 17-9. Pass to the front court. Mathis shoots it to the wing. Alkire spins at the block. Puts up the shot. Won't go. Rebound Jonesboro on a foul called on Alkire. I'm sorry, Lily Bowles with the foul. Her first. Third team foul on Cabot. Hurricane basketball with 1:25 to go. Second quarter. Keep it under double digits. And try to slice into it if you can. Nene Daniels between the circles. Shoots left, comes back right. Cut off by Bean. Goes back to the left elbow. Backed out behind the arc. Takes it down left side. Floats it and got it. Nene Daniels may take this game over. She has 6, 17-11. Leads down to 6. Pass ahead to Bowles. Cut off by Daniels. Between the circles is Bean. Bean goes right. Block elbow extended. They swing it around to the corner. Now up top, Mathis goes right side to Bean. Bean cut off by Hall. Now takes it to the lane. Back out to Mathis. Inside. 8 seconds on the clock. Dumped to the paint and stolen by Daniels. 30 seconds to go. About maybe a 1 second differential shot clock to game clock, and Jonesboro is going to hold it for the last shot. 20 seconds. Daniels bent over, dribbling the basketball. 15 seconds. 12 on the shot clock now. She'll go left. Takes it down the lane. Floats it. Couldn't get it to go. Loose basketball picked up by Wilburn. She'll turn. She has it stripped. And a foul is going to be called on Boyd. Elise Boyd. Her first. And to the line will be Amaya Wilburn to shoot 2. Looking for her first points tonight. It's a 6-point game right now with 0.5 seconds on the clock. I think they're going to reset it.
With 2 locations, including JOSM on Main and JOSM on Matthews inside St. Bernard's Health and Wellness Center. And now JOSM is offering a limited number of same-day appointments. Call 932-1820. Find them on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, excelling in our field so you can excel on yours.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So, when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store. 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro. 870-333-5068.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro.
Where there's a cluttered house, there's often a cluttered mind. Busy Bee Home Solutions, a locally owned and operated cleaning company, specializes in home cleaning designed to restore clarity and calm to your space. They use a special organic Castile soap that's tough on grime but gentle on your home. Get your home ready for the holidays with a stress-free clean. Choose Busy Bee Home Solutions. Busy so you don't have to be. Visit busybeehomesolutions.com or check them out on Facebook. Busy Bee, your home's solution.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas and Tennessee. As First National Bank grows, our roots only get deeper, and the mission remains the same. You first, always. Learn more about our products and services at fnbank.net. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Urgent Care Plus, now open at 3001 Apache Drive in Jonesboro. Open 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. every day for your convenience. Urgent Care Plus provides everything you need in a standard urgent care, plus a little more. Illness and injuries like deep lacerations, minor fractures, strains, sprains, and new onset low back pain is easily handled by our staff of ER-trained providers. No appointment necessary. NEA Baptist Urgent Care Plus is an urgent care with a little more.
We welcome you back to Cabot. Halftime, the Kavanaugh Auto Group. Get out there tomorrow maybe and get you a purchase. CavanaughCars.com. Leading scorer for Cabot is Jada Cook, coach's daughter, of course. Great Jay Cook, former player at Arkansas State. Already had 2 girls come through here. Now his freshman daughter, Jada, leads the Lady Panthers with 5 points. She also has 2 fouls. 4 points for Taylor Alkire. 4 points for Kaylin Bean. She's 2 out of 2 from the free throw line. The only free throws taken by Cabot. 2 points for Lily Bowles. She has 1 foul. Elise Boyd has 1 foul and no points. Kate Mathis, Serenity Arrett have both played and not scored, and Addison Adair had 2 points for Cabot. Jonesboro's led in scoring by Nene Daniels and the Lady Panthers. You're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Get huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to CavanaughCars.com.
Need top-notch farming and lawn gear? Visit First Choice Farm and Lawn, your Cabot dealer in Brooklyn. We get your need for reliable equipment. That's why we offer precision Cabot machinery for any task. From seasoned farmers to green-thumbed homeowners, we are working to keep you working. Find your Cabot match at First Choice Farm and Lawn on Highway 49 in Brooklyn. Achieve your goals faster with our Cabot inventory and top-notch service. Call 870-790-2301 or drop by today. Your trusted
neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro, and sscustomcarts.com.
Childhood diabetes, obesity, and thyroid conditions have something in common. The nationally ranked pediatric diabetes and endocrinology team at Arkansas Children's excels at treating them all. In children's developing bodies, hormones affect everything from growth spurts to blood sugar. These physical conditions can impact mental health and self-esteem, which is why the care provided by Arkansas Children's treats the whole child.
Reaching our troops and telling our customers how much our families appreciate their business. Our people always look forward to seeing you. We want you to enjoy your visit. Best price, best service. Glenn Sane, and God bless our troops.
At Farmers and Merchants Bank, we're not just a bank, we're a part of your community. That's why we're dedicated to being the neighbors who are in your corner right here in Arkansas. Whether you're saving for a new home, planning for your future, or managing your everyday finances, Farmers and Merchants Bank has the friendly local knowledge and personalized services to help you reach your goals. Farmers and Merchants Bank, in your corner, supporting the community we all call home. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Many times to start the game. We're trying to run a very deliberate offense, and it just wasn't working. They started to put the ball in the goal late by Nene Daniels and Shalia Beverly, excuse me. So both teams, last-minute discussions with their coaches. Jay Cook for Cabot, Jody Davis, Kristen Berry for Jonesboro, and we're going to get this second half underway. Still to go, a boys game after this one for Jonesboro. Everybody trying to find their man. Cross-court pass. Cook has an open look at a three, but doesn't take the shot. Throws it top of the key left to Bean. Back to Cook behind the arc. She'll drive to the block. Puts up a runner and can't get it to go. Rebound. Cabot had it. Jump ball was called. It will be Jonesboro's basketball on the possession arrow. You just got to. Cook's going to get in the front court left side. Stolen away by Beverly. Throws it ahead to Daniels. Nene right side. Lay in. Got it. 8 for Daniels. 17-15. A 2-point game. Pass ahead. Open lay in for Bowles. Got it. There. Looking for a cutter. Can't find anybody. Shoots it left side. Looking for a cutter, can't find anybody. Shoots it left side to Gambrell. Schuyler backs up to the volleyball line. Left high wing is Beverly. Beverly between the circles, Daniels. 7 on the shot clock. Nene calls for a pick, gets it. Bean works his way through it. Daniels with the pull-up, partially blocked by Bean. And here's Cabot with the break. And then throw it away. But back to the paint. Bowles missed the lay-in. Wilburn with the rebound. 22-17 still. Daniels in the front court. Daniels behind the arc. Thought about the three. Keeps the dribble. Pass fake. Still with the dribble between the circles. Shot clock is down to 14. Starts left. Backs up. Still with the foul called. Going for the steal was on Saya Woods. Her first. Second in the quarter on Jonesboro. Sideline inbound. Jada Cook will throw it in on the Jonesboro end. Gets it into Bean. Left side to Graves in the front court. Their Bowles walked. He got away with it. And it threw a bad pass. Intercepted by Woods. Gives it up to Gambrell. Ahead to Daniels. A trade would tie this game. 22-19 Cabot. Daniels. Gets it off to Sang. Tatiana To the right, wide wing, Woods. Cuts it to Daniels in the paint. Euro step, lay in, won't go. Then tied up down low, jump ball called. It will be Cabot's basketball. And something you don't see very often, Nene Daniels missing a layup. Mathis back in for Cabot. 95-9 the Wolf. Jonesboro and Bryant. 3:30 begins on Thursday. First with the girls and right to the boys. Bryant in the boys' side ranked right in the top 10 with Jonesboro, who, by the way, in the Democrat Gazette poll was ranked number 1 this past week. Need to get somebody in the front court to get it in to Bean. Should be a 10-second violation. I guess they got a fresh 10-second count. Left side between the circles is Bean. Back to the left wing, that's Graves. Back out to Bean, high left side. Crossover dribble to the free throw line. Back to Graves in the corner. Her three ball, hard off the mark. Bean with the board, takes it in for the layup. Couldn't get it to go, and it's out of bounds off Cabot. Lady Hurricane basketball with a chance for the second time to tie it at 22. 22-19 Cabot. Daniels across the timeline. Dribbles to the right wing, near the sideline. Bounces it inside. Anticipating the pass and stealing it was Alkire. Gets it to Bean. Bean up the left side. Runner fouled. Bean's going to shoot free throws. Dribbles left high. Now circles to the wing. Hands it off there to Sang. Trying to go backdoor cut off the feet and out of bounds of Sia Woods. Good thought, bad execution. Cabot basketball up 23-19. Bean with the dribble. Long pass to the front court. Graves. Dribble drive to the paint. Shoots it to the corner. Bowles for three. No. Running rebound. Lacey Hall has it knocked away from her, and a foul's going to be called. And I think it's Cabot getting Hall. Yeah, the foul's going to be on Graves. Her second. That's the first foul of the quarter on Cabot. Hurricane basketball. Here comes Nevaeh Davis back in for the Lady Hurricane. She replaces Gambrell. Sang, Woods, Hall, Davis, Wilburn on the floor for the Lady Hurricane. Woods spins, gets it back behind her to Sang. It winds up in the hands of Hall. They swing it around to Woods. She'll pull up from 8, jumper short, ball tipped around. Who's going to run it down? Getting it at midcourt is Sang. Tiptoed the center line. Gives it up to Davis. Davis hands it off to Hall between the circles. She'll put it to the floor. To the right high wing, Woods. There's a illegal pick called inside on Nevaeh Davis. Her first. Fourth on Jonesboro in the quarter. Cabot basketball up 4, 23-19, 2:01 to go. Nene Daniels will throw it in baseline left. Lobs it in to Wilburn. Amaya had it knocked away from her. She picks it up and wrestles it away. Jump ball called. It's going to be Jonesboro basketball with 1:28 to go. Nene Daniels will throw it in right in front of the Jonesboro bench. 23-19. Neither team has scored in a while. Now Davis will get it in to Lacey Hall. Lacey will go towards the jump circle. Dribbling at midcourt, bumped and fouled. That'll be 3 fouls on Cabot. That's on Mathis, her first. Another inbound for Nene Daniels. Lacey Hall will throw it in. Gets it to Daniels. On the dribble. Top of the key to the left wing. Backdoor cut. Davis with the lay-in, blocked in there nicely by Bowles. Ahead to Bean. Bean takes it right side, lay-in, no, but she was fouled, and she'll shoot 2 free throws. Oh, my. Rakaya Wright whistled for her second foul. That's 5 on Jonesboro. And Kaylin Bean will shoot 2 times. She's 3 out of 4 from the line. She has 8 points in the game, the game's leading scorer. Now 9. Stretches the lead. Jada Cook whistled for her third. 4 on Cabot. Nene Daniels shooting 2. First one, got it. Daniels with 9. 25-20. 48 seconds to go. Third quarter. Cabot on top. Daniels second on the way. That one will not go. And out wrestling everybody for the basketball was Alcar, but gives it up to Davis. Bounces it in to Wright. She's double teamed, falls out of bounds, and no foul call. A lot of body contact there for somebody to be whistled for an infraction, but none. Cabot will get the basketball. Full court pressure, get it into Bean. Back to Cook. Jada, between players, walked and got away with it. Bounces it inside off the foot of Wilburn. It'll stay with Cabot on their end. With 31 seconds on the game clock, 27 seconds on the shot clock. They'll go baseline right to throw it in. Bean will handle that. 25-20, Cabot on top. Long pass out front. Cook with the collect. Passes it to the wing, and Bean gets to the block. Puts up a fader, pushed out of bounds and fouled. And not good to send Bean back to the free throw line. Rakaya Wright whistled for her third. 2 free throws for Bean. 5 out of 6 from the line. 10 points in the game. Can extend the lead. Makes the first. She has 11. 26-20. Same margin at halftime. Bean makes them both. She has 12. 27-20. 20 seconds to go as Hall crosses the timeline. Has Daniels on the wing left side. Backs up to the jump circle. 13. Hall bounces it to Wilburn. Turns to Hall. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. Hall, dribble drive, floater off the bottom of the backboard, tipped around, and that's where we'll stand. 27-20, going to the fourth. This is Hurricane basketball on the EAB Sports.
Town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
Back in Cabot, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. For 17 seasons, you've been following Jonesboro High School athletics, now a part of the EAB Sports Network.
Harrisburg, Jonesboro.
Bud Schropel back here in Cabot. Ryan James back in the studios of the EAB Sports Network. We start the fourth quarter with the Hurricane trailing Cabot 27-20. Between the circles, Bean. Shoots it to the left corner. Here's Cook for 3. No. High bounce taken by Nene Daniels. She's going to try to run it up the floor. All the way to the wing left side, behind the arc. Now takes a step inside and fouled on the way. She'll shoot 2 free throws. She looks like she may have twisted her ankle. Foul's going to be on Mathis. Her second, first in the quarter on Cabot. And Nene Daniels, she's 1 out of 2 from the line, will shoot 2 here. Nope, she's not going to shoot. Can't believe that wasn't a shooting foul. Or excuse me, that was Sang putting up the shot. Foul's going to be on Graves, her third. Second foul on Cabot. 2 free throws for Tatiana Sang. Looking for her first points tonight. First one, no good. Here's Beverly and Woods back in for Daniels, who limps off, and Nevaeh Davis. Second free throw for Tatiana Sang. Missed that one also, and Cabot runs down the loose basketball, and then a foul is going to be called. Sang with the foul, her third. First in the quarter on Jonesboro. Backcourt inbound for Cabot. Up 27, 27 minutes to go. It's been a while since Jonesboro scored. Bean dribbles to the front court. Free throw line is Cook. Back out to Bean. Left high wing, down the corner. Here's a 3-ball on the way and a swish for Lily Bowles. Makes it a 10-point game again, 30-20. Hall on the dribble down. Cut off at the wing, now circles back up top. Backdoor cut to Wood. She just dribbles it off her foot out of bounds. Good thought again, bad execution. Cabot basketball, 6:28 to go, up 30-20. Mathis to Bean. Bean to the top of the key, got in the air, ball batted back to her, collects it, they swing it around the perimeter. Bowles for 3 in the same spot, short on that one, and the ball goes out of bounds, hard off the basket. Jonesboro will have the basketball. Nene Daniels checks back in the game for Tatiana Sang. Nope, for Shalia Beverly. Hurricane down 10. 6:08 to go in regulation. Daniels cross timeline, dribbles to the wing, cut off, takes it again to the block, cut off, backs up, still has the dribble, behind the arc, shoots it to Hall at the volleyball line. She takes it to the wing, goes a little deeper, now comes back up top, now goes again towards the arc. Back out to Nene, she's pushed and fouled. Lily Bowles commits a foul. Nope, excuse me. Kaylin Bean with her first foul. That's the third on Cabot in the quarter. Baseline left inbound for the Lady Hurricane. Gambrell in for Woods. Daniels. Pass fake, now gets it into Gambrell. Over to Hall. Hall takes a dribble right, parallel to the volleyball line. Comes back left to the wing, hands it off there to Sang. Shoots it down to the baseline. Gambrell back up to Nene with a dribble drive. Can't get the shot to go. Tip around, rebound, Cabot. Mathis bounces it to Bean. Up the right side. Bean in the paint. And a blocking foul is going to be called on Jonesboro. Skylar Gambrell guilty, her first. Second on Jonesboro. Excuse me, that's the second foul on Gambrell. Baseline left inbound for the Lady Panthers, up 10, 5:17 to go. In the paint was Alkire, no good, and rebound snatched down by Nene Daniels. Long pass to the wing, Gambrell. Inside the arc, now backs it behind it to the sideline. Trying to throw a pass, knocked away and stolen by Bean. Then knocked away from her. Bean picks it up on the run. Tied up by Sang. It'll be Jonesboro basketball. Shalia Beverly back in the game. She replaces Lacey Hall. 4:57 to go. 10-point lead for the Lady Panthers. 30-20. And Nene Daniels going to walk to the front court. Passes it to the wing, Beverly. Takes a 3-ball. Go! Halfway down and out. But an offensive board to Wilburn. Back out to Daniels. Daniels tries to penetrate. It bounces off the foot of Bean, out of bounds. Stays with Jonesboro in their end. 27 on the shot clock, 4:34 on the game clock. Baseline left inbound for Daniels. Going to come out front to Beverly on the high wing. Back to Daniels on the low wing. Between the circles, Gambrell gets a pick. Mathis goes around it. Gambrell on the dribble drive, lost it off her foot, out of bounds. 4:22 to go. 30-20 Cabot lead. Inbound to Bowles. Back to Cook in the front court. Bean. Dribble drive, jump step in the paint, and a fouls, reach-in fouls on Beverly. Her first. Third on. Second free throw, also good for Cook. She has 7. 32-20. The Weaver family just walked behind me. Always good to see them out at the ball game. The whole family, even the Valley View side of it, is out here tonight. There's a shot missed at the free throw line. Wilburn with the board, turns and is tied up. Ball will go over to Cabot. 3:50 to go, 32-20. Lady Panther lead. And a 30-second timeout called by Jonesboro. We'll take it with them. 32-20 Cabot with the lead on the EAB Sports Network.
This is Keith Bear with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings.
Cabot will be shooting 2 free throws on every foul from this point out. And Jonesboro still has one to get from Cabot before they'll be shooting free throws. Neither team has played well tonight. A lot of turnovers, a lot of missed shots, a lot of fumbled balls. But Cabot has found a way to get ahead in this game now by double digits. And Jonesboro is going to have to find a way to score some quick points, something they have not been able to do tonight. It is Cabot's basketball on the jump arrow. And Cabot will throw it inbound under the Jonesboro basket.
Hello, this is Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. Tired of shelling out money for constant repairs to your HVAC system? It may be time to replace. We know that's a big investment, but with financing from Moore, it can cost less than a daily cup of coffee. Plus, no payments until spring of 2025. Get ready for winter and call Moore Air Conditioning today at 870-336-2023 or visit us at moreac.com. Don't settle for less.
Back here at Cabot, Panther basketball out of the timeout, up 12, 32-20. Going to get it into Bean. Working against full court pressure, gets it left side to Cook. She walks into a double team, tied up by Nene Daniels. Jonesboro basketball on the possession arrow. One of the great Lady Blazers of all time, standing to my left, Morgan Weaver, here tonight to watch her little brother play for Jonesboro. Always good to see the Weaver family out here. Some of my favorite folks. Between the circles, Nene Daniels. To the right wing, behind the arc. Long three from Beverly, no good. And Bean got the rebound, tried to break free, ran into like a bowling ball going into bowling pins. Knocked about 3 black jerseys down. The foul's going to be called on Jonesboro. Skylar Gambrell's going to check out. Here comes Nene Daniels down 14. 34-20. Daniels dribbling to the line, now breaks to the paint. Stops, shoots from 12, got it. 11 for Daniels. 34-22. Long ahead to Cook, who circles and throws it away to Daniels. Daniels up the left side. Left-handed layup. Won't go. And Bean comes out of there with it. Lost the handle. Tied up underneath. It'll be Cabot basketball. 2:53 to go. 34-22. Lady Panther lead. Mathis is going to take a rest. Replaced by Bowles. Cabot finally gets it in, back to Cook. Guarded by Beverly. Dribble drive in the front court. And a whistle came out of nowhere. Officials, if you see something on the floor, they're going to make them for whatever reason, throw it in again. They're trying to explain it to Jody Christenberry. And it goes wide open underneath Alcar with the lay-in. Wow. She has 6. Cook looking for an inlet, throws it right to Sang. Back to Daniels, takes it in, reverse lay-in, won't go. Cook with the board. She dribbles behind 2 players. It's stolen by Daniels. Player underneath. Gets it outside to Davis for 3. Couldn't get it. Cook with the board. Double team. Bad pass stolen by Sang to Wilburn. Out to Beverly. She puts up a 3 ball. In and out. Rebound. Alcar ahead to Bowles. Bounces it to Bean. Bean up the right side. Cut off and circles back out to the wing. Then circles back to the elbow. Bounces to the corner and Cook. Inside to Alcar, who shows the pass to the corner, and then she throws it away. And then Sang gets fouled by Bean. Just a messy, messy basketball game tonight. 4th team foul on Cabot. Jonesboro inbound in their backcourt, 1:21 to go. Down 36-22. About to drop their 12th game with only 3 wins. Daniels dribbling between the circles, picks up the dribble. Throws it to the right wing, almost gets a 5-second count to Beverly. They swing it around to Gambrell. She tries to put it inside and Cook with the reach steal. That was Sang with that pass that was stolen by Cook. Jump ball called. Cook is tied up, and it'll be Jonesboro's on the possession error with only 54 seconds to go. Lady Hurricane will fall to 3-12, and Cabot will get within 1 of 500 at 8-9. 3 missed by Davis. Floor rebound back to Daniels. Daniels to the left block. To the corner. Here's Sang for 3. No good. Wilburn with the board. Blocked on the stick back. Taken down by Alcar. 7 seconds. A foul is called inside. Shalia Beverly commits her second. Already over the limit. 2 free throws for Taylor Alcar. Her first trip to the stripe tonight. She has 6 points in the game. And as my old mentor Jack Eaton used to say, the only thing in doubt now is the amount of victory for the Lady Panthers. Alcar's first. Good. 7 points for Alcar. 37-24, lead back to 13. 6 seconds remaining. And the second free throw. About a line drive that hit the back iron and fell through. 8 points for her. 38-24. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. Here's a long 3 for Beverly. Can't bank it in. And Jonesboro drops her conference opener to Cabot. 38-24. The Lady Hurricane are now 3-12, 0-1. Cabot starts off 1-0 in conference play.
See Classic Tire Service for the right tire at the right price right now. Classic Tire Service is the area's biggest selection of in-stock tires at the lowest price. While others are searching for tires to order, we'll get you fixed up with a great set of tires and back on the road in no time with our 4 tires, 1 hour guarantee. Plus, we make the purchase easy on your budget with our Plaza Tire Service card or no credit needed financing options. For the right tire at the right price right now, the choice is easy. That's Plaza Tire Service.
Clean up, and they can lay your floors, replace your cabinets, and fix or replace walls. So remember, when an inconvenient disaster comes your way, think Cleanway Restoration and Construction. Let Cleanway restore your home and store in your life. Find out more at cleanwayrestoration.com.
Welcome back to Cabot. Our first game is complete. The Lady Hurricane fall to the Lady Panthers. For Cabot was Kaylin Bean, who had an excellent game, 14 points in the contest. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 free throws taken. She made 9 of them, so 9 of her 14 points from the free throw line. 8 points for Taylor Alkire. She was 2 of 2 from the line. 7 points each for Lily Bowles and for Jada Cook, the freshman, 2 for 2 from the line. 2 points for Addison Adair, Serenity Arrett, Ashley Cassidy Rogers, Lacey Hall, both played and did not score. Jonesboro (13 free throws). 11 free throws. Amaya Wilburn had 3, I thought was going to be 2 free throws awarded. She did not get them. It was a floor foul. So only 11 free throws for Jonesboro taken. They made 4. So pretty bad shooting percentage tonight from the charity stripe for Jonesboro, only 4 of 11. This year, that was a team that took Jonesboro to the brink of elimination, and that 40-38 last-second backdoor lay-in for Jonesboro to escape with the overtime victory. And Cabot hasn't found any replacements yet on this basketball team. They are led by former assistant Troy Campbell at Jonesboro High School. He had a good run at Bologna after he left Jonesboro High School, and now he is in the 6A with Cabot High School. His assistant is Jarma Perkins. I call him Mr. 27. He had a game again. I'll tell you this story one more time. He had a game for Jonesboro. We scored 27 in the first half, and I thought this guy's going to set a new scoring record. He didn't score anymore, but he was pretty spectacular in that first half with 27 points. He is an assistant again for the Cabot Panthers. Jonesboro's Wes Swift comes in off a victory over Blytheville last Friday night at Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium, 79-47, the high point total of the Hurricane are averaging 64 points a game, giving up 48. They're shooting 71% from the charity stripe. Wes Swift in his 16th season, 368 and 97. That's 79% in 31 seasons overall. He is 629 and 260. That is a 70% winning percentage. We'll take a 2-minute timeout, come back and give you the starters for our next game of our doubleheader between the boys of Cabot and Jonesboro. You're listening to Hurricane Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
First National Bank's roots run deep in Northeast Arkansas. We began a single Paragould branch with one idea: customers first. By focusing on the best products banking has to offer and valuing the highest level of service, we're now 23 branches across Arkansas.
Ship anything, anywhere at your #1 shipping source, Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Here's Pack Mail Tim to tell us more.
We are the experts at finding solutions for even the most demanding shipping situations, and our experienced staff can help you choose the best option. So if you need to go to the post office, then FedEx, or all the way out to UPS terminal, and then get that international shipment to DHL, you can do it all in one fast, convenient, and friendly place. Pack Mail.
361 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. Ship anything, anywhere, today at Pack Mail.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue on Johnson at Hilltop and on Main Street across from Jonesboro High School. Now, I'm from Memphis and I know barbecue, but there are people from Memphis that travel to Jonesboro to sample, taste, and enjoy Demo's Barbecue. No kidding, they come from Memphis, so no need to go anywhere else. Right here, the best barbecue is at Demo's. Any of the ribs, any of the plates, you can enjoy it all at Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue. My mouth is watering.
All right, let's give you the starters for our next game between the boys of Cabot and Jonesboro. For the Panthers, number 5 at 10.7, Jaquez Jordan awarded a starting spot tonight. He's played very well of late for Jonesboro. He earns his start at 3 points a ball game, his first start for the Hurricane. And Luke Baltz rounds out the starters, a 6'3 senior, wears number 12 at 8.8 points a ball game. Jonesboro being announced first. They're the visitors tonight, and they're road blacks, trimmed in gold, numerals in black, trimmed in gold, letters in gold, trimmed in black. Wes Swift assisted by Kenton Weaver and Zoe Hampton. An 01 graduate of Jonesboro High School. The trainer is Leah Hill, an 11 graduate of Jonesboro High School and a former Lady Hurricane. They turned down the lights to run their video presentation. Hit the 13 tiebreaker points. A couple of years ago, he had a player that pulled up on an open layup to not get the 13 points. They stood with the 11-point victory, and then later in the year, it came back to bite them. They were beat out for a seed, had to get the lower seed because of that 2 points that they didn't get on the tiebreaker. So lesson learned there by Wes Swift. Cabot players all looking at the scoreboard, looking at their faces up there. It's pretty special. Cabot in their home whites, trimmed in black. Cabot in their whites will stay on the floor. Remember, this game is being streamed tonight by the Jonesboro High School Media Department. Ms. Hope Wolverton handling all the duties tonight. If you're not watching the streaming at JHS, the warning, Jonesboro moving from left to right as you visualize. Ball is up, and the tip is controlled by the Hurricanes. C.J. Larry comes up left side. Between the circles, Smith, right wing, Baltz, hands it off there to Knowlton. Between the circles, Jordan. Dribbles right, comes back left to Smith. He fumbled it, gets it to Larry on the wing. Back to Smith at the elbow, in the paint, charged over. Phillips. Kellen Smith gets his first Panther basketball. Still no score. All the way out front is Phillips. Cut off by Baltz. Backs up. Needs to get off a shot. Throws up a long three. It almost banked in, and then Knowlton gets the board. Gets it over to Larry. Top of the key, left wing Smith. He's wearing pink shoes tonight. Luke Baltz in his blue shoes. Back to Larry in his fuchsia shoes. Back on the wing in the blue shoes. That's Jordan. Enough of the shoes. To the wing. Kellen Smith for three. Off the mark. Rebound Phillips. Air ball. Picked up by Smith. He comes right down the center of the floor. Stops top of the key and then moves into the paint. Euro step. Shot no. Fouled. He'll shoot two. Foul is on Brandon Wilson, his first on Cabot. Kellen Smith to the line looking for the first points for the Cape. 5:51 to go, 3-0 Cabot lead. Smith's first is good. And Jonesboro on the board, it's 3-1. Smith 70% free throw shooter on the season. Second free throw for Smith. Got them both. 3-2, Cap has the dribble. Picks it up, looking for Winnigan. Can't. Ball knocked away from Gray, and then fouls Jaquez Jordan. Cut his legs out. That's a first on Jordan. Second on Jonesboro in the quarter. In the backcourt, Cabot will throw it in. Now they're going through Jonesboro's front court to throw it in. Rosenbaum will throw it in. Into the backcourt, Gray will collect. He'll bring it across on Jordan. Bounce pass top of the key. Stolen by Knowlton. Tips it to Jaquez. Jaquez in the front court to the free throw line. Shoots it to the corner. Knowlton started for the baseline drive, and it's knocked away from behind by Winnigan. Baseline left inbound for C.J. Larry. 3-2 Cabot lead. Quickly in. Full court pressure. Inbound to Gray. Working on Jordan. 29 in the backcourt. Winnigan has it. Bull just gets it across before the 10-second violation. Gray has it in the jump circle. Hook pass to the wing, Winnigan. Hands it off to Wilson for a long three. In and out. Kellen Smith had the rebound, had to save it inbounds. And Baltz collects the pass. Baltz in the paint. Takes a left-handed layup. Good and one. Blocking foul called inside on Cabot. Here's Wilson in the front court. Rutherford, 5'8" senior. He's on Parker Gray. Pass to Wilson, baseline, can't get a shot off. Back to the top of the key. Rosenbaum cut off by 2. Fires it to the corner, Winnigan. Shoots it up top to Wilson, 5 on the clock. Wilson's backdoor cut off the hands, and that's touched by Jonesboro. Maltz couldn't get a handle on it. It'll stay with Cabot with only 1 second and 1. Luke Maltz has another three-point opportunity. Foul is on Rosenbaum, his first. 4th on Cabot. Maltz free throw is good. 6 points quickly in this game. 9-3 Jonesboro. There's a steal by Rutherford on the full court pressure to Knowlton. Between the circles, Weaver for 3. No. And the flat-footed floor rebound to. He'll start the offense. Left wing, Rosenbaum. In the paint, jump step, lay-in left side, good. Rosenbaum with all 8. 9-8, Hurricane by 1. Left wing is Rutherford. Dribbles up, shoots it back to the left corner. Luke Maltz driving down the lane, or the baseline. Shoots to the corner. Here's Knowlton for 3. It's off the mark. And rebound to number 10, Grayson Kerr in the game, 5'11" senior. Here's Winnigan in the front court slowly. Guarded by Larry. Takes him all the way to the left high wing. Between the circles, right high wing. That's C.J. Larry will walk it across the timeline. Left wing is Smith. Rutherford. Passes, fakes right, goes back left to Smith for 3. Kellen knocks it down. That's 6 for Kellen Smith. 12-8 Jonesboro. Here is Rosenbaum across the timeline. Taking Johnson to the left high wing. Hooks a pass in the paint. Kerr with his shot blocked. C.J. Larry on the running rebound. Takes it left side. Trying for the Euro step, tripped. Shooter. C.J. has taken 69 on the year and made 51 of them. So C.J. Larry, who had checked out of the game, comes back in to shoot his free throws. T.J. Brown came in for him. T.J. takes a rest back on by the scorer's table. And C.J. Larry, 2 free throws. Makes his first. 13-8. First points for Larry. Makes this one, he'll come out of the game. He does, and he will. 2 points for Larry. 14-8. Larry out. T.J. Brown in at 1 point clock. 7, 5, 4. Rutherford dribble, stops, shoots a fall-away 3 off the mark. That's a quarter. A run of 9-0 for Jonesboro and 5-0 for Jonesboro. Runs of 3 and 5 for Cabot. It's 14-8 after 1. This is Hurricane Basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Whether you're replacing an old appliance or remodeling your whole kitchen, the appliances you need are right around the corner with GE Appliances at Tucker's Appliance Superstore in Jonesboro. Shop timeless designs and time-saving features on the appliances that...
Back in Cabot. Jonesboro with a 14-8 first quarter lead. I'm sitting up here on the mezzanine level on a stool that's about the most uncomfortable thing I've ever sat on. May have to do the rest of this game standing up. Jonesboro comes out with Rutherford, Johnson, Brown, Smith, and Weaver. Cabot, Kerr, number 2, Gary Fulton, in the game. 6'1" junior, first time tonight. Parker Gray. Scroggins. And Rosenbaum. Fulton, dribble drive. In the paint, lay in, no good. Rebound off Jonesboro. It'll stay with Cabot on their end. One official says Cabot, one says Jonesboro. The official underneath says Cabot. He's going to win. Parker Gray, baseline left inbound. We're going to visit with Jody Christenberry at halftime. Her team got off on the wrong foot tonight. C.J. Larry back in the game for Leighton Weaver. They're going to stay with Cabot. They had a three referee discussion, and 2 of them I guess said Cabot. Baseline inbound, way out front, Rosenbaum. He's hit a couple of threes tonight. And a deuce. 8 points to lead the Panthers. Scroggins, dribble drive, cut off, back out front. Gray between the circles, go pass to the corner. DJ Johnson to the free throw line. In the paint from 5, way off the mark. Right in the hands of Cabot. In the front court, Gray to the left wing. That's Scroggins. Between the circles, Rosenbaum. Hasn't hit the floor yet. Now he'll dribble to the right wing. Doesn't hand it off. Takes it to the baseline. Hits a pass to Kerr on the left corner for 3. Swish. Parker Gray with 3. His first of the game. 14-11. Hurricane on top. Pass to the right wing. Rutherford behind the arc. Just daring him to shoot. He won't do it. He'll shoot it left side to Smith. He will if he gets a chance. Back to Rutherford. Now he'll take the tray, and it's short. Went in and got his rebound. Takes it right side, lay in, good for Adam. Staying with it. Determination points there for the senior. 16-11. Back in for Cabot. Also in the paint, big man is, looks like number 23, Andrew Haynes. Here's a 3 from T.J. Brown. Rattles around and out. Cabot board. That's 33 in there. Tony Griffin, 6'4" junior for Cabot. Out near midcourt is Fulton. And there's a charge taken down low. Balt stood right in front. To Chris Scroggins, who picks up his first foul. First of the quarter on Cabot. Hurricane basketball up 16-11. 4:29 to go until halftime. Walking left is C.J. Larry. Balt's between the circles. To the right wing. Here is a 3 ball from Jordan. In and out. Haynes with the board. To Wilson. Scroggins kicks it out to the right wing. Fulton gets caught up down the baseline. Back out to the wing. That's Wilson. Cut off on the baseline again. Pass deflected. Stolen by Brown. Ahead to Jordan. Lay in left side won't go. A blocking foul is going to be called. Let's see if they're going to say Jordan was shooting. Now they're saying it's on the floor. Foul is on Winnigan. His second on Cabot. Rosenbaum back in for Winnigan, who has to sit again quickly. And it's off the mark. Wilson with the rebound. Into the front court. Shoots it left. Into the corner is Fulton. Can't get a shot off to Wilson. He goes to the wing. Now gets in the paint. Jump pass to Fulton. Triple teamed down low. Shoots it to the right corner. Here's Scroggins for 3. In. Chris Scroggins makes it 16-14. 2-point lead for Jonesboro. Right corner, Jordan. Jump pass to Larry, top of the key, in the paint, shooting it back to Baltz, out of bounds to Cabot. Leighton Weaver in for T.J. Brown. So it's Weaver, Larry, Knowlton, Baltz, and Jordan. Cabot has Rosenbaum, Wilson, Scroggins, Fulton, and Haynes. Rosenbaum with a shot fake inside the arc, down the block, and then threw it right to Jordan, who had to save it in bounds to Larry. Jonesboro on a half run. Bounces it to Knowlton. Euro step in the paint, left side. Couldn't get the shot to go, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. He's Jonesboro's leading free throw shooter at 79%.
It's all are right on the verge with overwhelming sales, and you'll find them at your Central dealerships, overtaking Memphis and Little Rock. The Central dealerships are leading the way. Central Chevy, Central Buick, Central Toyota, Central Ford, and Central Nissan. Central dealerships are your home of medium beat pricing, so don't waste your time. Stop into any of the 5 Central dealerships for the best deals of the month and online at centralcts.com.
B.J. Knowlton for his second free throw. Made his first. 17-14 Jonesboro over Cabot. Knowlton's second free throw is a swish. He has 2 points in the game. 18-14 Hurricane. Full court pressure again. Knocked away steal. Larry missed the lay-in. Tip no good. Larry got it back, puts it up, and gets it off the window. C.J. Larry with 4. 20-14. There's a steal by Smith. He has it down low. Kick out to Baltz for 3. No. And saved in. Rosenbaum threw it off of Jordan, out of bounds. It'll be Cabot basketball. Parker Gray back in for Fulton. For Cabot, 2:21 to go. Hurricane. And blocking fouls called on Brandon Wilson, his third. Fourth on Cabot. Hurricane basketball. C.J. Larry walks across the timeline. Calls the play against the 1-2-2. Knowlton back to Larry, right side. Just inside the arc from the extended elbow. Knocks down the 15-footer. He has 6. 22-14, 8-point Jonesboro lead. Wilson wanted to know where the full court pressure. Wes Swift's out there saying, where did it go? Knowlton trying for the steal. Called for the reach-in foul. His first. Second on Jonesboro in the quarter. Sideline inbound for the Panthers. 1:39 to go until halftime. 8-point Jonesboro lead. Wilson out. And Kerr in for Cabot. Luke Baltz will pick up Kerr on the man-to-man. Lob into Gray at midcourt. Gray comes left. Picks up the dribble way away from the basket. Needs some help. Going to get a 5-second count if he's not careful, and there's the 5-second count. Jonesboro creates a turnoff and no call. Gray hands it off to Kerr. Kerr top of the key. Stopped there by Jordan. Backdoor cut to Rosenbaum. Runs over a player inside. No whistle called. Ball is missed by Griffin. Gets a rebound and then foul trying to maneuver for a shot. Foul is on Jaquez Jordan, his second. Third on Jonesboro. Wes Swift starting to get a little antsy down there. Baseline left inbound for the Hurricane. Here comes Adam Rutherford in the game for Jordan, who leads with 2 fouls. Off his first start tonight. Inbound to Cabot. Stolen by C.J. Larry. Gets it back to Johnson. Lay in Knowlton. No good. Rebound. Winnigan. Across the timeline. Cut off by Baltz. Then gets in traffic. Gets it out front to Rosenbaum. 17 seconds to go. Just almost identical shot clock.
Have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Cabot, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle? Get it checked. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to CavanaughCars.com.
Put your daily office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document Systems dealer in Jonesboro.
This is Barry Forrest. My family's been taking care of equipment needs of businesses just like yours since 1965.
Office routines in the hands of people you can trust. Forrest Office Machines, your authorized Sharp Document System dealer at 1005 G Street in Jonesboro, 932-7852. Call Forrest Office Machines today.
No matter what the season, it's always a great time to go to Wings to Go. Whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball, whether it's wrestling, whether it's anything, the wings, the salads, the hamburgers, everything they have at Wings to Go is always flavorful and it's always ready. All that has to happen is you come down and enjoy them.
Happy winging from Wings to Go.
When this is the sound of a waterfall in nature, there's no cause for concern. But when it's the sound of water gushing through your living room ceiling because a pipe bursts inside the wall, there's reason to panic unless you pick up the phone and call 1-800-SERVPRO. Only the cleanup and restoration specialists at ServPro can help make fire and water damage like it never even happened. So make the call to 1-800-SERVPRO at the first sign of water damage. Franchises are independently owned and operated.
Or call me, David Ellison, at 870-897-7888 or 870-934-0501 for your next fire or water cleanup.
Play It Again Sports wants to pay you money. Now that I have your attention, Play It Again Sports in Jonesboro wants to buy your used sports equipment. You heard me right. If you have something that's either outgrown or no longer being used, bring it to Play It Again Sports now. They're looking for youth and adult baseball and softball equipment, golf, weights and workout equipment, disc golf, you name it. Play It Again Sports can turn it into cash for you. Go by Play It Again Sports at the corner of Highland and Caraway in Jonesboro.
Your specialty print and ship store is the Safe Ship Store in Jonesboro. Owner David Leonard wants to help you with all your shipping and printing needs, and they'll always give you the best customer service and highest quality product for the absolute lowest prices in town. So, when you need something packed and shipped, or when you need printed products, call the Safe Ship Store. Come in today to see all they have to offer. For the best customer service, quality, and prices, visit the Safe Ship Store, 2500 Alexander Drive, Suite C in Jonesboro, 870-333-5068.
We welcome you back to Cabot at halftime with Jonesboro leading the Panthers 22-14. Got off to a 9-3 start. Cabot scored the first 3 of the game, then 9 in a row from the Hurricane. Cabot rebounded with 5 in a row, and then Jonesboro scored the last 5 to make it 14-8 after 1. It was cut to 2 at 16-14, and Jonesboro went on a 6-0 run to close out the first half. Led in scoring by 3 players, Kellen Smith, C.J. Larry, and Luke Baltz with 6 points each. Smith is 3 out of 4 from the line. Larry and Baltz are 2 out of 2 from the line. 2 points from Adam Rutherford and 2 points from B.J. Knowlton on 2 of 2 free throws. Cabot is led by Colton Rosenbaum with 8 points on 2 threes and a deuce. A couple of threes, one by Chris Scroggins, one by Parker Gray, and that's the scoring for Cabot. Brandon Wilson has 3 fouls for Cabot, 2 fouls for Winnigan, 1 each for Scroggins, Rosenbaum, Phillips, and Griffin. Jordan and Smith have 2 fouls for Jonesboro. B.J. Knowlton has 1. That's it. Only 5 fouls in the first half for Jonesboro. They lead it 22-14. Joining me now here in the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show, while we talk with Jody Davis-Christenberry, I invite you to check out all the new and pre-owned inventory of CavanaughCars.com. All the dealerships, all the cars.
And who can make those easy shots. And we missed a lot of those at the beginning, and of course that just kind of piles on top of you, and it creates, a sense of, here it goes again, and, we can't put the ball in the hole and things like that. And, you hope to get some success early, and hopefully that will continue on through the game. And we struggle. We struggle putting the ball in the hole. Easy buckets. Hard buckets, doesn't matter.
A lot of how do I say this? A lot of turnovers that were not really forced, just unforced errors.
I mean, that's been the story of the year this year. And, we've got a lot of young ones, but these young ones have got a lot of playing time at this point in time now. So you really can't say, well, they're a young team. They're mostly sophomores. Well, that's all well and good, but these same sophomores are getting, we've played now at, 15 games? And these sophomores have been playing 15 games. I've been basically rotating 10 kids. So at this point, they're getting more playing time than most other sophomores on all the other teams. So it's now time to grow up. And, we're still struggling to run the offense with consistency. It gets a little better every game. But at this point, whenever you get to 6A, it has to be perfect. And it's not, and it's not going to be this year. And, what you just hope is that the next 2 years can build off of what we have now. But we have to put the ball in the hole. I can't fault these kids for their effort level. They dive on the floor. They run around. They are getting after people. They make mental mistakes. They make mistakes on the court, all of that. But they go hard, and that's the one thing that's kind of the saving grace for me, because I would rather coach a team that's all out and goes hard than a team that's going to sit back and be a bunch of prima donnas, and I've had that the last couple of years. And this year's a little different. We're not winning, but you hope
got a bunch of young kids that are trying real hard.
And you can't, that when they're trying hard, all you can do is just keep repping it, keep practicing, keep doing the same stuff that's, trying to develop that ability to score, and just hope that they don't get down on themselves.
I've come to know you pretty good throughout the years, and I've known you to be a coach that really kind of loses it a little bit when you're not winning.
Yeah.
But with this team, you're not losing it. When you came up here, you just kind of smiled and nodded at me, and sometimes that's all you can do.
You have to kind of pick your times, because, again, like I said, it's not really an excuse that they're young, but they are still young. So you can't take a kid that's a sophomore that just came from junior high playing against high school teams, with seniors and juniors, which that's why both of us looked awful tonight. Jay has one senior, I have one senior. So we got a bunch of youngins playing, and they're all making bad mistakes. But when you go up against those teams that have some seniors and juniors and they have some, a lot of playing time out there, it's going to get bad.
I'm afraid that may happen on Thursday night.
Oh, it could be bad.
Thursday afternoon.
It could be, but Bryant's got a, here's what we look at. We've looked at the games, and I know this is probably for anybody, but we take out one 4-minute segment where everything just kind of goes to crap. We take out that 1 4-minute segment, and we either win or we're really close.
Yeah.
It's not a blowout, but you can't let that 4-minute segment happen, and we're doing that, and hopefully we can kind of shut that down.
But you do see some light at the end of the tunnel?
We do. That's the thing is, again, it's like I told them tonight. All of these losses that we have are not failures as long as we learn from them. As soon as we stop learning from them, they become failures. So right now we need to be learning from all of these losses that we have, and hopefully if we do that, next year we come back and we don't make those same mistakes, and we're more successful.
Maybe the word for this year would be building blocks.
Absolutely. We have to have those fundamental building blocks, and we've been working on them since the summer, but it takes some time. It's not something that happens overnight.
As long as they don't give up on themselves, I know you won't. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, Coach. Try to get him on Thursday.
Appreciate it.
Jody Davis-Christenberry here at halftime of the Hurricane game. Boys game, Jonesboro gets a basketball to start the third. They start off with C.J. Larry, Luke Baltz, Kellen Smith, Leighton Weaver, and B.J. Knowlton. C.J. Larry, backdoor cut to Knowlton, lay in for 2. Knowlton with 4, and Jonesboro up 24-14, first double-digit lead. Here comes Wilson across the timeline. He's got 3 fouls. Jump pass to the left wing, dribble down, lay in no from Gray. Offensive board, Cabot. Rosenbaum for 3, in and out. Luke clears for Jonesboro. Out to Larry. Up the right side to the wing. Spins there to the corner. Leighton Weaver takes it to the right side, lays it up, couldn't get it to go. Baltz missed on the rebound. Gray clears it for Cabot. Gray in the front court, spins on Larry to the right side, shoots it back left to Rosenbaum. He circles facing Weaver to the right elbow, trying to throw it to the corner, and Parker Gray had broke to the corner, leaving the area open. The ball flies out of bounds. Turnover to Jonesboro. Up 24-14, 6:58 to go third quarter. Hurricane off a turbo clock win Friday night against Blytheville. Here's Knowlton lining up an uncontested three, and he missed it. Rebound, Cabot. Winnigan up the right side. Spin move to the wing, inside the arc. Top of the key, Rosenbaum, open look three. Nothing but net. Rosenbaum with his third three. He has 11, and it's 24-17. Front court, Leighton Weaver, reverse lay-in good with the right hand. His first two of the game. 26-17, Jonesboro. Hurricane again ranked number 1 this week by the Arkansas Democrat Gazette. Springdale 2. Bryan is 3. There's a foul on Kellen Smith, his third. First team foul of the third quarter on Jonesboro. It's a shooting foul. Or excuse me, that foul is, yeah, okay, here we go. Brandon, I thought Jonesboro was going the line. I thought, did I fall asleep? Brandon Wilson's going to shoot a couple, looking for his first points. First one's good. 26-18. Kellen Smith's going to have to sit. He's replaced by T.J. Brown. Second free throw for Wilson, nothing but net. 26-19. T.J. Brown, the football star, 1,200-yard rusher this year for Jonesboro. Getting some more and more playing time in hoops. There's a steal or loss by Knowlton. Rosenbaum for three. No, off the mark. Rebound, high for it, B.J. Knowlton. Passes it to the wing and Baltz. Baltz goes around defender. In the paint, left-handed shot won't go. He was blocked by Rosenbaum. That's the second on Colton Rosenbaum. First back. Knocked away and stolen by T.J. Brown. He picks it up on the run. Up the left side, lay in, won't go. And the ball is loose, picked up by Winnigan on the run. Winnigan, right side on Larry, has to circle out to the wing. Back up top. Here's Rosenbaum, or Gray for three, almost an air ball. Wyatt Phillips is back out there for Cabot. Jaquez Jordan looking inside, passes it to the wing and Larry. Inside the Baltz at the high block. Puts in a leaner from the right side. Got it, he has 10 in the game. 30-19. And timeout called by Cabot. 4:55 to go. Jonesboro breaking it open. It's 30-19. Back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network.
Design the golf cart of your dreams with SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro. Hey y'all, it's Brandon Baxter for SS Custom Carts. And whether you want a golf cart for the greens or a family cart to cruise the neighborhood, SS Custom Carts has your dream cart covered. SS Custom Carts in Jonesboro is your one-stop shop for new golf carts, gently used golf carts, fully customized carts, parts, accessories, and service. Check out SS Custom Carts, 2321 East Matthews in Jonesboro and sscustomcarts.com.
Back in Cabot, 30-19. Hurricane with the lead. They're starting to break away in this thing. They've outscored Cabot in this quarter 8-5. Cabot against full court pressure. Rosenbaum throws it away to C.J. Larry. Larry with the steal in the corner to T.J. Brown, top of the key, Baltz. Left wing, Weaver. Free throw line, Brown. In the paint. Kicks it out to Baltz. He'll fire a three. Got it. Luke with 13. 33-19. Inbound to Wilson. He'll walk it up on Brown. Gets double teamed by Weaver in the backcourt. Rosenbaum. Right side, Phillips. To the free throw line. Back to Rosenbaum. Right elbow. Picks up the dribble. Needs help. Gets it off to Winnigan. in the right corner. He's pivoting on the right wing. Cutting down the lane is Wilson at the block. Has it blocked from behind by T.J. Brown. It goes out of bounds. Cabot will have it with the baseline left inbound. 4:05 to go, game clock, 11 on the shot clock. Now they go to the right side to throw it in. Parker Gray will trigger it. Lob it in. Phillips back in the corner. 3-ball, no. Rebound. Oh, T.J. Brown had it, and he just hit the deck. Goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Cabot on their end with a fresh 35 shot clock. 3:59 to go, 33-19 Hurricane lead. In the corner, Rosenbaum, shot fake on a 3, dribbles to the wing. Inside the arc, fires it out to Wilson. Phillips, left side, Rosenbaum for 3 from there, off the mark. Jaquez Jordan with the lonesome rebound. Comes up the left side. To the right wing, Weaver. He'll space for 3, got it! Leighton Weaver, a downtown 3. His 5th point, 36-19. 30-second timeout called by Cabot. We'll keep it right here and pause 10 seconds for station identification. For 17 seasons, you've been following Jonesboro High School athletics, now a part of the EAB Sports Network.
We're listening to the Jonesboro Hurricane on 95.9 KWHF FM, Harrisburg, Jonesboro.
Bud Schropel back in Cabot, back in the studios of the EAB Sports Network, Mr. Ryan James. Game 1 in 6A Central Conference play. The Hurricane leading Cabot 36-19. We'll be back with you on Thursday night at 3:30, at kind of an unusual time, but weather kind of forcing the issue. Expecting anywhere from 3 to 6 to more inches of snow coming in Thursday night. So Bryant wants to get in here and get out as quick as they can. 3:30, our first tip of the girls' game, and roll right into the boys' game after that. This Thursday, 3:30, from Don Riggs Hurricane Gymnasium and the Barry Pruitt floor right here on the EAB Sports Network. Out of the timeout, Jonesboro with a 17-point lead, 36-19. They were up 8 at half and have stretched it out now to 17 points. Brown, Larry, Baltz, Jordan, and Weaver. Brown and Jordan and Weaver will all be back next year. Larry and Baltz are graduating after this year. Deep, deep team for Wes Swift. He feels really special about this squad. Full court pressure on Cabot, trying to close this thing out. Inbound to Parker Gray, bounces it back to Rosenbaum in the backcourt. He'll cross on Knowlton. Hands it off to Parker Gray. Knowlton picks him up. Shoots it to the left wing. Phillips. Right wing, Rosenbaum. He pulls up from 12. Rebound, C.J. Larry. Bounces it to Luke Baltz. He's undercut, no call. Loose on the basket, on the floor, scrum, and Cabot comes away with it. Out to Parker Gray. Right wing, Phillips hands it off to Rosenbaum. Up top, Winnigan. Winnigan, left side drive, dumps it in the paint, deflected and stolen by C.J. Larry. Bounces it right side to Rutherford. Hands it off to Baltz. Baltz to the elbow, to the corner. Jordan for 3, a little short. Tipped out to Larry, left corner jumper, got it. 38-19, Larry with 8. 2:15 to go, third quarter. Rosenbaum walks across the timeline. Baltz with him right there. D.J. Johnson will check in next dead ball. Left side to Wilson. Hooks a pass over to Gray. On the right wing. Can't maneuver in on Jordan. Comes top of the key. Left side to Rosenbaum. Drives to the block. Spins. Fires a pass out to Winnigan. Right side, Wilson for 3. Yes. Brandon Wilson with 5. 38-22. Jordan fires a pass to the left wing in Rutherford. Left elbow. Back to Baltz. He'll fire a 3. No. Rebound Jordan. Spins at the block. Falls away from 5. Won't crawl over. And cleared by Phillips. Get it to Wilson. He'll come across the timeline. 38-22. Jonesboro by 16. 1:20 to go in the third quarter. Jump pass. Back to Rosenbaum. Drives to the block, and he goes up for the shot. It was a little bit of a wild one. He's rescued. Jaquez Jordan guilty of his third. Third team foul on Jonesboro. 2 shots coming for Colton Rosenbaum. 11 points in the game. See how he does from the free throw line. Pretty good. He has 12. 38-23. Cabot inching closer. Baltz and Jordan out. Larry out. Weaver, Smith, and DJ Johnson in for Jonesboro. Rosenbaum second. Just like a machine. 13 points. 38-24. Quickly in the front court. DJ Johnson pushes off to shoot from 12. Couldn't get it to go. Ball tipped out of bounds. Off Jonesboro. They give it to Cabot. 104 remains. Cabot basketball down 14. Inbound to Wilson. Guarded by Knowlton. BJ hasn't in easily. Scroggins with 7. 40-28. 10 seconds. Left side to Kellen Smith. Way out from the basket. Rutherford. Smith. Rutherford. 15-footer. Got it! Rutherford at the buzzer for his 4th point. And Jonesboro will go to the 4th with a 42-28 lead. You're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
Knows what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies and plaques to medals and awards, Crown Trophy will help you honor the moments that matter. Crown Trophy is proud to support our local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro or on Facebook. Crown Trophy, celebrate your victories with us. Where there's a cluttered house, there's often a cluttered mind. Busy Bee Home Solutions, a locally owned and operated cleaning company, specializes in home cleaning designed to restore clarity and calm to your space. They use a special organic Castile soap that's tough on grime but gentle on your home. Get your home ready for the holidays with a stress-free clean. Choose Busy Bee Home Solutions. Busy so you don't have to be. Visit busybeehomesolutions.com or check them out on Facebook. Busy Bee, your home's solution.
We start the fourth quarter. Jonesboro comes out with Knowlton, Rutherford, Johnson, Weaver, and Smith. Cabot, Rosenbaum, Wilson, Scroggins, Tony Griffin, 6'4" junior, in the paint, and Grayson Kerr. Streaming tonight provided by Hope Wolverton in the Jonesboro High School Media Department. I think this might be the first game that Hope has worked this year. Is that right, Ms. Wolverton? First game you've worked this year? First basketball game she's worked this year. Rosenbaum for 3, cans it. Rosenbaum was 16. 42-31, lead down 11. B.J. Knowlton kicks the corner. Weaver with the shot fake, steps up to 15 and nails the jumper. 7 for Weaver. 44-31, back to a 13-point advantage. That's the magic number there. That's the max tiebreaker points you can get on a victory. That's where Jonesboro needs to keep it. Scroggins on the dribble down, reach in, steal for Rutherford, ahead to Kellen Smith, and he missed the dunk. Then it's kicked out by Rutherford. C.J. Larry and Luke Baltz in for D.J. Johnson and Adam Rutherford. Baseline, Cabot inbound against full court pressure. Get it into Kerr. He just walked like the Globetrotters used to do and got away with it. Rosenbaum brings it to the front court. There were about 3 pivot steps by Kerr when he had the basketball. Rosenbaum from the block. Out top of the key, Wilson. Double team, bounces it back to Kerr. Kerr moving on. And a blocking foul called inside on Brandon Wilson, his fourth. Actually, it's his third. Second on Cabot in the quarter. Baseline inbound for C.J. Larry. Going to force it into Smith in traffic. Knocked away from him, picked up by Kerr. Kerr bounces it to Wilson. Open look three. Got it. 11 for Wilson. The lead is down to single digits. 44-37. There's a shot inside by Larry. He's fouled by Griffin, and Larry will go to the line. Colton Rosenbaum picks up his third in the quarter on Cabot, and C.J. Larry will shoot two. He's 2 out of 2 from the line tonight, 8 points in the game. First one is good. 45-37. Kellen Smith out, Adam Rutherford in. Jaquez Jordan is going to come in for the shooter, I believe. C.J. Larry makes it for his 10th point. No Leighton Weaver out for Jaquez Jordan. C.J. Larry has 10. It's 46-37. Hurricane up 9. Rosenbaum forces it in to Griffin, who saves it over to Scroggins. As he was falling out of bounds, he gets it back to Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum front court pushes off Adam Rutherford. That's going to be Rosenbaum's fourth now. 4 on Cabot. Jonesboro will be shooting free throws on the next Cabot foul. C.J. Larry will take the pass from Knowlton inbounds. Left wing, Baltz. Shot fake on a three to the block. Baby hook, no. Tipped out to Larry. Feeds it to Jordan for three. It's short. Rebound Griffin. Long pass out front. Wilson collects it. Guarded tightly by B.J. Knowlton. Shoots it to the wing and Finnegan. Takes it to the block. Shoots it to the corner. Scroggins. Cut off by Jordan. Comes all the way out to the high right side. Pass to the left side. Finnegan. Right side. Wilson. To the block. Leaner. Fouled. Luke Baltz whistled for his first foul of the night. That's 2 on Jonesboro and 2 free throws coming for Brandon Wilson. He's 2 out of 2 from the line, 11 points in the game. Back-to-back threes. In fact, the last 3 shots he made have been threes. And then he misses a free throw. Here comes Leighton Weaver and Phillips in for Cabot. Weaver in for Jonesboro, replacing Jaquez Jordan. Jordan leads with 4 fouls in his first start of the season. Wilson second. It's good. He has 12. 46-38. Little baby hook from the right elbow, right block, no good. Rebound Cabot. Try to cut into this 8-point Jonesboro lead. Handoff to Scroggins. He's in the jump circle. Guarded by Larry. 17 on the shot clock. Comes left all the way down to the corner with the pass. Phillips to Scroggins for 3. He got it. Chris Scroggins with 10 off the bench. 46-41 in the front court, C.J. Larry. He has it back to Baltz on the wide block. Baltz in the paint. Little baby hook. Offensive foul on Luke Baltz. Wipe away the bucket. He has 2-3 on Jonesboro in the quarter. This Cabot team lost to the Jonesboro junior varsity squad in the 7th place game of the Highland Holiday Tournament, but they're giving the varsity squad here for Jonesboro everything they want. Now they had the basketball down 5, 46-41. Scroggins will walk it to the front court, guarded by Rutherford. Between the circles, now backs up in the jump circle. To the wing, Finnegan. To the right side, Kerr with the collect. Brown all over him. Back to Wilson. 14 on the shot clock. Wilson guarded by Knowlton. Gets a pick. Fires a three. Off the mark. Rebound. Snatched down by Larry. He was past the basketball, put one hand up and snared it. Knowlton open on the right wing. Won't take the shot. Spins to the baseline. To the block. Goes up for the shot and foul. B.J. Knowlton creates some action in the paint. He'll be rewarded with free throws. Chris Scroggins picks up his second. That's a 15 foul on Cabot. Jonesboro's shooting 2 free throws on every foul now. 3:29 to go, and they better start getting right on the free throw line. 9 for 10 in the first half. Knowlton missed that one. His first miss of the game. Colton Rosenbaum back in for Phillips. 46-41 Jonesboro. Cabot shooting for the upset. Hurricane ranked number 1 this week, and West Swift calls a timeout. 3:29 to go. Hurricane up 46-41 back in 30 on the EAB Sports Network. Troy Campbell, the head coach of Cabot, kind of jokingly emailed me something earlier this week, said, hey, had a couple of 6-8 move-ins I need to tell you about, and then he set that smiley face that he was kidding. But I'll tell you what, this Cabot team has found something this week. They came in at 2-15, but this looks like no 2-15 team I have ever seen. They are giving Jonesboro everything they want and then some. B.J. Knowlton, who missed his first of 2 free throws, will toe the line again. 3:29 remain. Jonesboro up 46-41. Hurricane have 1 foul to give before Cabot will be shooting free throws, and the Hurricane are shooting 2 at every trip now. Here's Knowlton's second. He got that one on the kind roll. He has 7 in the game. 3 of 4 from the line. 47-41. 2 possession game, 2 full possession. And a high dribble and palming or carrying or whatever they call it nowadays. It's a turnover to Jonesboro. Leighton Weaver in. He's replacing T.J. Brown. Phillips back in. He replaces Rosenbaum. Rosenbaum leads with 4 fouls. B.J. Knowlton's going to go backcourt to C.J. Larry. He'll collect with 3:25 to go. Up 6, 47-41. Right wing wide is Rutherford. Back to the left side, Knowlton. Larry on the right wing. Inside the paint, he's held by Scroggins, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Third on Scroggins. Already over the limit. 2 free throws for C.J. Larry. He is at that number that I can't repeat. He makes another one. That's 11 points for Larry. It's a 2-3 possession game now, 48-41. That's a 7-point lead. And the second made by Larry. He has 12. 49-41. Full court pressure by Jonesboro. Wilson spins to Scroggins. He flies through the front court. Not so, said the official. Inbound to Scroggins. 2:33 to go. Jonesboro up 49-41. Here comes Scroggins on Kellen Smith. Crosses the timeline with 3 to spare. Stopped halfway down the lane to the right side, Wilson. He's cut off at the block. Back out to the wing and Rosenbaum. He's out there on the offensive end. Rosenbaum goes through a pick, takes it to the baseline, and a foul inside. C.J. Larry whistled for the step-in foul. That's the 4th team foul on Jonesboro. Baseline right inbound for Cabot. Both teams will be shooting 2 free throws on every trip. Parker Gray in for Chris Scroggins. Gray fires it into Winnigan. Shot fake on a 3, shoots to the corner. Shot is blocked down there by Adam Rutherford on Parker Gray and collected by Kellen Smith. And a technical foul called on West Swift. Technical foul on the Jonesboro bench. Cabot will get 2 free throws and the ball. And West calls one of the other officials over to talk with him. Colton Rosenbaum will toe the line. He's 2 for 2 from the line. 16 points in the game. Now 17 as he gets a shooter's touch on that shot. 49-42. Coach Swift gets his words in with the official, and he'll take a rest next to Colton Weaver and Zoe Hampton. Second free throw is good. Now Cabot will get the basketball. Down 49-43. 6-point Jonesboro lead, 2 possession. 1:58 to go. Going to go backcourt. Winnigan with the catch. Back to Gray. Across the timeline, guarded by Rutherford. Bounces it left side, Rosenbaum on the wing, Finnegan. To Rosenbaum, right side to Wilson, spinning at the elbow. Down the lane, he walked. Got his feet crossed up, turns it over. Hurricane basketball, 1:41 to go, up 49-43. Here comes Leighton Weaver back in. He'll replace Adam Rutherford. Going to switch those two guys, offense and defense, when the opportunity arises. Parker Gray will check out. He's replaced by Fulton. Hurricane basketball. Now you may be able to take a little clock off. Still want to get to that 13-point advantage, but you want to make sure you get out of here with the win. Leighton Weaver, B.J. Knowlton, Luke Baltz, back to Knowlton on the wing. He gets doubled up. Baltz, Weaver, down low. Kellen Smith up, blocked and fouled by Kerr. Grayson Kerr with his first foul. Luke Baltz, he's also at that number that I can't repeat. With the catch, guarded by Smith, dribbles left at the volleyball line. Inside a minute, 59 seconds to play. Cabot in trouble, gives it up to Finnegan. He has it knocked out of bounds by Kellen Smith. Kellen says I didn't. Oh, he's fouled by Kellen Smith. That's 4 on Smith. And 2 free throws coming up for Raekwon Winnigan. Looking for his first points tonight. I think I've called him Finnegan a couple of times. It's Winnigan. Raekwon Winnigan's first free throw is no good. He throws it up there with not a lot of rotation and almost a line drive shot. Leighton Weaver in for Adam Rutherford. Still a 3-possession game. Winnigan trying to make it a 2-possession game. And does. His first points, his first free throw. 50-44. C.J. Larry in the backcourt. Comes across the timeline in the left corner. Guarded by Kerr. Larry can't get around him. Now he takes him to the free throw line, and a foul on Grayson Kerr, reaching in, his second. Cabot already over the limit. C.J. Larry returns to the line where he has been pretty darn good. In 6 attempts, pretty darn good. Read between the lines. Try to put it back to a 3-possession game with only 35 seconds to go, and he does. 13 points for Larry. 51-44. Threw it when Larry wasn't looking. It went out to Rutherford. He gets it back to the official. Now CJ accepts the basketball. It's showing 51-44. I have it 52-44. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here. No matter what it is, my score or their score, it's a 3-possession game now. But I'd like to find out what it is. Jonesboro's not making any attempt to get the score changed, so it must be 51-44. Cabot with 35 seconds to work with, had to make up 7. Now they changed it to 52-44. It's an 8-point game. Still 3 possession, but just 1 point better. 52-44, 35 seconds remaining. Cabot basketball, Hurricane with 3/4 court pressure. 1-2-2. Rosenbaum gets it into Scoggins. Back to Rosenbaum. Back to Scoggins. He's at the volleyball line. That would be a 45-footer if he took it. Hooks it to Rosenbaum. He penetrates the arc. Leaner in the paint. Good and one. 20 points for Rosenbaum. 52-46. The lead is down to 6. 20 seconds remaining. Adam Rutherford out. Leighton Weaver in. I believe that last foul was on Baltz, his 3rd. And here is Rosenbaum. Perfect 4 out of 4. Missed it. Rebound. Kellen Smith in traffic. He's fouled. Grayson Kerr commits his 3rd. And we'll walk down to Jonesboro's end with 18 seconds to go. And Kellen Smith will toe the line again. Four out of 6. 5 out of 7 for Kellen. 8 points in the game. 3 possession game now. And Kellen Smith's second free throw on the way. Got it. Smith with 14. Or excuse me, Smith with 10. There's a shot by Cabot in the paint, no good. Coming out of there with it is Rutherford. Up to Knowlton. He's crashed by Wilson. And with 4 seconds to go, Jonesboro is going to win this game. They need every point they can get now for the tiebreaker. B.J. Knowlton will toe the line. He is 3 out of 4, 7 points in the game. He can get it to a 10-point contest. Remember, 13 is the max you can get. Knowlton's first free throw on the way. Got it. B.J. with 8. (55-46) for a 10-point lead with 4 seconds to go. Got them both. And timeout called by Jonesboro. They're going to want to work 16-1. Now they're trying to get as many tiebreaker points as they can get. Cabot's going to fall to 2-16, but they put up a fight tonight. Inbound's going to come to Wilson. Stolen by Larry. He'll shoot a 3 at the buzzer. He got in the air, didn't know whether to call timeout or not, and the Hurricane win it 56-46. Back in 3 minutes for the post-game show and our JOSM player of the game. You're listening to Jonesboro High School basketball on the EAB Sports Network.
The team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine.